Hello everybody and welcome to the newest episode of MEERAcast, Wild Human Productions' very own podcast, where we tell you everything that you need to hear, need to know about theatre, about drama, about dance in Australia, in New Zealand and all around the world. And I am your host, I'm George Carey, and I am joined today by Raj. Raj, hello!
Hi there, George. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, as always. Thank you for asking. How are you going, my friend?
Well, we've been busy with MEERA rehearsals. We are really looking forward to the to the performance in Auckland, in New Zealand. Can't wait. It's a stunning place, and we're waiting to get there. So
absolutely, we're actually here at the rehearsals tonight. I've caught you. I just grabbed you.
That's right. It's very late here in the Gold Coast in Australia. So
it is. You're just in with Artie and Barbara. You're one of Barbara's partners in the show. Hey.
That's right. I'm one of the narrators on the show, and Barbara is the other one. Yeah.
That's cool. And is this the first time you've been in the show? Were you in the show last year as well?
Yes, so I was at the inaugural show and at the Hotter in Gold Coast last year.
And now you're coming on. You're one of the originals that's going.
Yes, I'm very happy to continue with MEERA. It was fantastic last year, and this year it seems to have evolved in something even more spectacular and slightly different. But I think it's going to be absolutely amazing to watch and see.
It has. It feels like everything has just gone up a gear and gone into the next peg. It absolutely. Yeah. But there has been a lot of changes. I've spoken to a lot of different people about the different changes that have happened this year. Is there anything that has changed specifically about your role that you're having to adapt with and change?
I think the role is similar. We are performing it slightly differently. One of the slight challenges are most of the cast is in New Zealand and we are here, so that's interesting and slightly challenging, but otherwise it's the way we're going to perform it. Hopefully it's going to be more exciting, and it's going to be we're going to be able to tell the story much better.
Yeah, because we recently spoke to Barbara, one of the other narrators, and she was saying how a lot of the dialogue now is all live dialogue.
Oh yeah.
And I'm guessing by the sounds of that, it sounds like one of the challenges. Is it from this year? Is it one of the more exciting changes to the show, or how's that looking?
It is exciting, slightly challenging, but exciting. And as performers, we're looking forward to the live narration. I think we'll be able to impart a lot more in the roles that we're playing. It's certainly much more interactiveness between the different cast members if it's all live. So we're really looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's just going to be so immersive. We recently spoke to Shagan as well, who was saying how the 2D, 3D mapping in the theatre has just been overhauled again for this year, so it's going to be even more immersive. So this with the dialogue now and the narration, it's just going to be...
It's completely reloaded, and it's going to be exciting. A really, really great show. I think everyone would enjoy it. It's going to be thrilling.
I totally agree. But let's wing it back. Let's go back a few steps. How did you originally get into MEERA? Where did it all start?
Well, it started with Arti, like most things do.
Heard that one before.
Yes, and I was really happy. She asked me to be a part of it, and I went for a few rehearsals, and she liked my narration, and so that was it. We prepared for the show in the Gold Coast, so that started a few years ago, about 3 years ago, I think, and since then it's been MEERA in different ways and shapes. So it started with Arti a few years ago.
Yeah. Now, I remember last year, I think what might have been one of the other costume rehearsals, I remember from one of our conversations, you talked about just before you come involved with the show, you almost weren't doing anything involved with the creative arts at all. And it might have been MEERA or something else that sparked and pushed you to kind of follow your passion deep down. How did that pan out? What did that look like?
Well, that's it. It's such a strange coincidence. I had a business in finance and financial planning that I sold, and I planned to sell that to take some time off, and I was quite happy, and that's when I ran into Arti, and I never thought I'd get into creative arts in the way that I did, but after I sold my business, it just so happened quite coincidentally, I ran into Aarti and then had some time to put into MEERA, which has been really, really fabulous. So I never expected it, but it's been really, really good.
So what are the types of things that you're getting to do now that you have all this free time?
Well, I am studying, so I'm a full-time student at a film academy as well. So I love arts, and I think arts and culture is cornerstone of humanity. There's so many stories to be told, so many stories to watch and listen to anyway. So I'm loving it. It's very different to what I've always done. So I've always been in finance, but this is one of those things I never thought I'd do it in this grander scale. So I'm really, really pleased.
And just to give people a bit of perspective, how long had you worked in finance before?
I'm giving my age away, but probably your lifetime, George. About 20 years, probably, yeah.
Wow,
just over 20
never
years.
too late to stop
Yes.
chasing that passion and chasing what you love.
And it's happened really, really well. So I'm very surprised and pleased at the same time.
And had you ever done any kind of theatre or creative arts before?
No, when you're in finance, you just look at a computer and it doesn't even look back at you. But yeah, you know, theatre and performing arts is like the most distant thing from your genetics at that point. So this is really, really good. I think you kind of connect back into humanity, as it were, instead of looking at a computer all the time.
Of
So
course.
it's really good.
And where do you hope to hopefully take it? Or what do you hope to hopefully do?
Well, I'm not sure, to be honest, 100%, but I look forward to opportunities out there, and I look forward to working with Aarti and the big team that she put together, and hopefully it goes places. I mean, it's already going places, so yeah, I'll see what happens.
I know only a couple of years ago you were in your finance business, and
That's
now
right.
You're about to be an international performer, and you've barely been a couple of years in the arts.
Yes, I've been lucky, I think, but yeah, anything is possible, I think, as they say, and it's not a cliche. Follow your dreams, and things will happen. And I think I would, finance make you a little bit cynical, so I never thought it would really happen. So I'm really, really thrilled.
It is. And now tell us about some of the people that you've met at Waljima. Is there many new people that you've come in contact with?
Yes, I mean, when we did the show in Australia, in Gold Coast, there were a few people that I knew, but I got to know them so much better when you're performing on stage. It has all the highs and the challenges with it. So it's where you know people, you get to know them a lot better. And certainly you meet a lot of new people. I mean, there are countless number of people and wonderful people that you meet from all walks of life. So I've met lots and lots of people, and lots of different ages, young and, not so young. Yeah, but lots of people. So it's been a fantastic journey.
We have everyone from Ashani, who's about maybe 9 years old.
And that's it. You see the beautiful smile on the kids and, the adults. Everyone is there together in this. So that's a great thing about performing and being on stage.
And now you've been with Team MEERA for probably well over 12 months now.
Yeah.
But what are some of the biggest things that you've taken away from your experience with the cast anyway?
Yeah, I think you realize and appreciate the amount of work and effort that goes into a production. I think when I used to go and watch a show, you don't think about all the work and effort. So I see that part. And then you also appreciate it so much more as well. So I take the experience of being a performer, learning from some fabulous people like Aarti, Chamkor, and look, there's heaps and heaps of people that are in our team, and everyone has a skill and everyone shares it lovingly and completely. So you're always learning stuff, and from obviously the little kids as well. They're always there teaching you how to be on your toes.
It is. We've spoken to Zara.
Yeah.
She was just when we were coming out of the rehearsal space,
Yeah.
and she was doing some K-pop dance and
Yeah.
showing Aarti.
The energy
and some of the
is
other
very
guys.
palpable around, and that's a great thing. It transfers happily and completely amongst everyone.
It is. It's wherever we go, no matter what is happening and
Yeah.
who is there, which members of the Waljima team. It's overflowing with passion at all times.
Absolutely, yeah.
But have you been to Auckland before?
I've been to Auckland once. I never thought I'd go to Auckland again performing on stage. So
Yeah, traveling
This is
with an international
as much of a
cast.
wild dream as it is for me. So yes, going to Auckland this time would be really exciting, but never expected to go back to Auckland as a performer. I loved New Zealand. It's one of my favorite places on the planet, and I absolutely love it and love the people. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, that's what we're all about, hey? Wild dreamers, chasing those wild dreams
That's it.
and doing what we didn't think could be possible, to do
Absolutely.
what we really love most.
Yeah, and it's been fantastic. So yeah.
It is, and I know I can't wait to see you there. I know I'll be there, you'll be there,
Yeah.
narrating and bridging every single scene.
Yes.
And whilst that entire theatre is captivated in those
Well,
marvelous
I
projections.
think it's going to be fantastic, and I think people are going to love it. But we're looking forward to it, and New Zealand, here we come.
Absolutely, and we're looking forward to seeing you there, Raj. But thank
Sure.
you so much for your
Thank you, George.
time this evening. It's been so great to talk to you. I know it's late here at rehearsals, but
And-
it's been great to hear your perspective and your journey as
Yes.
well.
And thank you for your tireless time and energy throughout this entire thing. So yeah.
Hey, it is my pleasure. It is honestly my pleasure to hear all the amazing things that each and every one of you go through to get to where you are and push for your passion.
Absolutely, and we're looking forward to meeting everyone in New Zealand, in Auckland. So,
Absolutely, and everyone can get their tickets now, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, they're available. You can head to our website. You can head to ASB Waterfront Theatre's website, or you can just Google MEERA Auckland and
Yes.
we'll come up. You can book your tickets for either the 31st of May, 1st of June, or the 2nd of June. There's a couple of shows on each day. But book now so you can come and see Raj and myself and the entire cast of MEERA.
Yes.
So-
Be there.
Be there. Raj, thank you once again.
Thanks, George.
And thank you. We'll talk to you later, everybody.
No worries.